Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Honey Soul Child Bottega channel. I am your girl, Melinda J, and I'm here to do a breakdown analysis of the last quarter moon in Cancer. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so with the last quarter moon, this is what the card is looking like for the last quarter moon in Cancer. Take a breather. And this is coming from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle cards. So this would be the theme for today, is to take a breather, relax, recharge. And due to the fact that it is a Monday, Mondays are good for self-care, sprucing up the house. All right, so what this card is talking about here, it says sometimes situations start with much promise and then get fatigued or fizzled out. This is normal. If a situation is dragging on and everyone is becoming far too sensitive, it might be time to take a breather. Is this still what you want? If a situation is slipping away from you, it could be due to self-doubt or because too many people are trying to get their own way. If you're struggling to find balance with a VIP in your life or a personal or professional connection, it may be time to show your feelings. It's time to tap into the feelings, y'all. The manifesting mix for this card here, or just the energy itself, is there could be a clash here caused by everyone wanting to be the leader. Give the situation some air. And then the manifesting mindset for this card is you need to stop and revive. Emotional fatigue is dangerous as physical fatigue if it becomes too long. See the beauty in life to refresh your heart. As far as like any manifesting magic or want to increase or heighten up this energy, you can work with crystals such as Amazonite, blue apatite. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Rose quartz, red jade, moonstone, or jasper. And of course, you would choose one and you'll hold it while you meditate, visualizing a glowing green light swirling around you. Alternatively, keep your crystal close by as you work through your situation, or use a 5 or 6 to make a crystal grid. And then far as like the manifesting affirmation for this card, because I have one set for us as we dissect the video, is that love is all there is and I am love. And the best time to work with this magic is when the moon is in Cancer, like today, or on a Monday like today, again, as I'm recording this, literally on the last quarter moon and Monday, or during the moon's hour. And of course, it would say after this message, the last quarter moon in Cancer takes place when the sun is in Libra, which we are in Libra season. That means the sun is still in Libra until Libra season ends, and they'll go into Scorpio. And then the sun will be in Scorpio. It also states in the moon. Okay, let me go back. So the last quarter moon in Cancer takes place when the sun is in Libra and the moon is in Cancer. It knows that how you feel is at least as important as how you look. So basically, the sun will be opposing the moon energy as it is, because as the sun sign, the sun in general, it illuminates, it radiates, it shines lights onto things. It also gives things life, right? It gives us life when we stand outside and we soak up the rays of the sun energy, when we're sunbathing or we're meditating. And it's also the leader in the celestial body is sign. So with this saying that the sun knows that how you feel is as least important as you look. Libra is associated with the beauty, hence hence the planet is associated with Libra is Venus, and Venus is dealing with love, beauty, and fine arts, right? So the fact that today the moon is in Cancer and the sun is in Libra, yeah, the feelings comes that the feelings are less important, so to speak, right? As pertaining as so your looks. In other words, you're putting your looks before your feelings, or you're paying attention more to your appearance more than your feelings. So now with the moon being in Cancer, Cancer is all about that nurturing energy. So it's time to actually tap into our feelings, because the feelings in the tarot deals with water, emotions. The feelings in tarot, far as like the sweet that covers that emotion and feeling energy is the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the dissection, because I'm dissecting this and I'm not even showing y'all the presentation. So let's go ahead and get into it. And of course, you see me on the corner in this small square. The last quarter moon in Cancer. Topics we're going to be discussing is basic info, the sign that is in, more information that is associated with what we're talking about, and the aspect. So the last quarter moon, as stated before, as stated before, is talking about releasing, we're cleansing, we're detoxing. It's like reality check type of deal. Pull yourself together so we can be ready for the new moon, and where we're going to set our intentions again and start a whole nother cycle, a whole nother season, a whole nother cycle. So today is the 17th as I'm recording this, and it is reduced down to either the number 24 or the number 15. It just depends on how you calculate it, right? But it all comes out to the number 6, which deals with balance, harmony, and choice. You have the choice to bring in balance and harmony, or you have the choice to rebel and not even tap into your feelings. The choice is yours. The day that it follows, that falls on, is today, which is Monday, Moon Day. Cancer energy, which is sensitive, nurturing, receptive, home and family oriented, and emotional. And also with the day that, again, Monday, is associated with focusing on developing your intuition, your past life regressions, wisdom and spiritual growth, homebody, like cleansing your house, cleansing your energy, meditating, tending to self-care, all those types of things. I know everybody does the self-care routines on Sundays and Saturdays, because that's mostly the days when you're off. But Mondays is really when you like magnify that energy. Because comment down below, do you all get the feeling on Mondays that you still feel like it's a drag, but when Tuesday comes back around, you're in that pick me up energy, like, okay, my week has officially started type of thing. So comment down below on your thoughts and opinions about that. Okay. Next we have the sign that the last quarter moon is in. As stated before, is in Cancer. The phrase associated with Cancer is I feel, because Cancerans are very nurturing and homebody. They are the mothers of the zodiac, right? Water, that's the sign that is associated with Cancer. It is a water sign, dealing with the emotions, your sensitivity, protectiveness, responding. Your response may be nurturing, and you have those psychic abilities, right? You're very intuitive. You're very in tuned with people's emotions. The cardinal sign, Cancer is a cardinal sign, meaning Cancers are dealing with the beginning of summer. They are the start. They're the first sign that starts the season of summer. But with cardinal signs in general, they're active, they're energetic, they're dynamic, initiating, and thrives on crisis. So I got 2 cardinal signs in my big 3, Libra and Cancer. All right. And then with the planet ruler of Cancer is the moon. So the moon is very responsive. Habits is where it falls with the moon. The patterns falls with the moon. Feelings, receptivity, sensitivity, and nurturing. So those are the aspects of the planet moon. Or moon is not a planet, but the celestial body of the moon. Okay. The natural day that Cancer is associated is Monday, which is Moon Day. So this energy today in itself is very magnifying because how should I say this? The things are aligned, the stars are aligning. We're in the last quarter moon where we're getting rid of things, we're detoxing, we're cleansing, and Mondays deals with cleansing energy, regenerating, focus on the home life and your family and yourself, right? And then with this being associated with the moon, like, did y'all see the synchronicity of it all? Come on now. It's very magnifying. I could say, in my opinion, it is very potent. This energy is very potent today. The natural house of Cancer is the 4th house, which deals with the phrase associated with this is I nurture, dealing with the inner world, with home, parents, your roots, your inner security. All right. So again, we're dealing with the home, the foundation, yourself as an individual, all those aspects. Now, some more information is the 3rd eye chakra is associated with the Cancer astrological sign, which is associated with the phrase I see. The 3rd eye chakra talks about the wisdom, the detachment, your discernment, your imagination, your intuitiveness with your intuition, and having the knowledge and trusting in the higher source. So you're basically trusting in your higher self or the higher power, so to speak. The polarity, when I speak on polarities, I'm talking about the yin and the yang. Because whenever you have a yin and a yang, it's a balance, the masculine and the feminine. The yin is dealing with the feminine aspect. The yin, also the elements that are associated with the yin is water and earth. So introvertedness, receptivity, as well as passive energy, as stated with the polarity for the yin aspect. The yang, it is associated with the fire and air sign. Okay. And the affirmation that I put together with all the aspects and the dissection that I've done for us to indulge is I feel. That comes from the Cancer phrase. The I nourish or I nurture comes from the 4th house aspect, and the I see comes from the 3rd eye chakra aspect. So the affirmation that y'all can take a hold and utilize is I feel safe and secure within myself. I nourish my body as my sacred temple. I see the beauty in life in all aspects. All right. Speaking of aspects, we have a lot of aspects that's going on with the last quarter moon in Cancer, I don't know why I want to say first quarter moon, but it's the last quarter moon, y'all. We have the sun squaring in Libra. We have the moon squaring with Venus that is also in Libra. We have the moon trining with Jupiter in Aries. We have the moon sextiling in Uranus that's in Taurus. We have the moon trining with Neptune as well with Pisces. The moon in opposition with Pluto in Capricorn. The moon opposition in the ascendant and is also squaring with the MC. So as we take a look at the chart here, we have the moon in Cancer. Cancer's over here at the bottom. And here's the moon sign. And then, of course, like I said, as stated before, that it is squaring, that thick red line, it is squaring with the sun in Libra. Meaning, again, your feelings is less important, as stated in the Moonology guidebook. Is less and may seem less important right now, and the sun knows that, and that's why it is shining light on the moon. And when it comes to it being in Cancer, it is shedding light of, you know, the need to tap into your feelings more than so your look of your outer appearance. So it is definitely the perfect time to nourish yourself, drink more water, take a rest, walk around the park, so to speak. If if you have access to a pool, if you are nearby a beach, put your feet in the water, tap in to the water, be receptive to that energy. As well as if you don't, then just take a spiritual bath as well. So you can be able to, not only cleanse and detox, but you'll feel a whole lot better once you do that. And when I mean by spiritual bath, it could be simple as a Epsom salt bath. And if you have some essential oils, just put a couple of drops in there. Lavender could be good. Orange scent could be good. Whatever flavor that you like, just put it in the bath water and just soak up in there for a couple, I'll say about 20 minutes at the most. Well, at the least, 20 minutes. All right. And also going back to the aspect, we have the moon here, and it also said it was Mercury, right? Oh, it was saying Venus. Squaring in Venus, right? So the moon right here is also thick lining squaring with Venus, which is right here. No, that's Mercury. Venus, and there's a little conjunction here too, as well, between the sun and Venus, which is throwing emphasis of your beauty, your love language, and all those beauty aspects of the Venetian energy. Also, when they're talking about the moon squaring with Venus, that's in Libra, so your feelings and emotions is having like some sort of conflict or squaring off against each other in regards to I'm gonna say your self-worth. I'm gonna say your self-worth, in my opinion, because again, Venus energy is talking about love, beauty, and in the fine arts. So that's how I look at it within that aspect there. Also another aspect, the moon, which is your emotions and feelings, is trining. So it's at ease in Jupiter, that is in Aries right now. So two cardinal signs are at ease with each other with an expansive planet like Jupiter. Jupiter deals with expansiveness and higher learning, your higher consciousness. So here's the moon here, And Jupiter is going to be in Aries, which is still in retrograde right now. So here's Jupiter that looks like this fancy four. Okay. So there's that aspect. Aries are very assertive. Excuse me. Aries are assertive, but they're also energetic as well. They're the leaders. So you're taking charge of your emotions and feelings, which is, again, a good time. And that will bring some ease when you are able to tend to your emotions. So also it's sextiling with Uranus that is in Taurus, that is still in retrograde too. The outer planets are still in retrograde, and Saturn, that's in retrograde in Aquarius, that ends on the 23rd of this month. So be on the lookout for that. I'll definitely be on the lookout for that. Because that Saturn in Aquarius, that's my aspect. And girl, oh my goodness. My Saturn return, woo! It's been a wild one. Also another aspect that is also at ease in Neptune, that's in Pisces, and Neptune in Pisces is in his natural house, natural planet. Excuse me. Pisces is in his natural planet, which is in Neptune. That is in retrograde. So, your feelings and emotion is at ease as well when it comes to your imagination, reflecting on what you would like to bring, or what desires you like to tap into, so to speak, because Neptune is dealing with that the unknown, so to speak, energy, the depths of the waters, as they would say. And then your emotions and feelings is in opposition with Pluto, that's in Capricorn. And Pluto had just came out of Pluto just came out of retrograde on the 8th of this month, if I'm not mistaken. Earlier on this month, it came out of retrograde. So with your emotions and feelings with the moon, it is in its transformative energy when it comes to Pluto, because Pluto deals with rebirth, regeneration, and transformation. And with it being in the sign of Capricorn, Capricorn is dealing with responsibility. So you're having somewhat of a conflict with taking responsibility of your feelings and emotions. Hence, that's why the sun is squaring with the moon. So it's like, we're fighting. We're fighting because we're trying to define our self-worth to a certain degree, which is why it is important to focus on your feelings, because that's what's shining, and that's what is, shining light on, that you need to give life to, so to speak. All right. So, and that concludes the breakdown of the last quarter moon in Cancer. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Before I leave y'all, before I let you go, I do have a card that you all can utilize and reflect on. And it is a reflections card, to be exact. So let me go big right quick. Let me go big so we can go home. So this reflections card, it has, what are your desires? So that is one thing that you all can reflect on, as well as myself. What are your desires when it comes to utilizing this last quarter moon energy in Cancer? Because we want to eliminate anything and everything as much as possible that is holding us back from either moving forward or starting a new chapter in our life that can bring us great success in the long run. So reflect on that energy, on what are your desires, And if it's not fitting the picture on your desires and what you want to bring out into fruition, remove it. Do yourself a service and remove it so you can make space for new, and it can grow to something very beneficial to not only yourself but for others that you share your journey along with. So I'll leave y'all with that. So I thank you all for tuning in to this video breakdown. Be sure to leave a comment down below your thoughts and opinions about this energy, and if you're feeling it right now, or have you felt it before the last quarter moon energy came along. And don't forget to share the video as well, so we can all each one and teach one. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so we can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to shop my merch, okay? Bye.